Hey everyone. So the other day I was on ModDB and I clicked on mods, and imagine my surprise when I noticed there was a new mod here. Run and Gun, released June 9th, 2020. Obviously I have to check ModDB more often, but it's pretty rare to find, a mod for that. I didn't even have a clue that it was in existence. So I downloaded the Run and Gun mod by Excaliber0, checked it out a little bit, and so I'd like to share my impressions with you. So the mod activates through the options menu, like many of the expansion style mods, like Athena Sword, Iron Wrath, Zombies. It's here, Rainbow Six Run Gun. So when I double click to activate, and this is a team deathmatch single player mod. So it's a team deathmatch with bot AI. And it only is playable on 3 maps. According to the README, there's like a special item or whatever that helps the AI navigate the levels, and so he's only put it into these 3 maps. And we're going to find out that that's kind of unfortunate because the maps are dark and kind of like not very well laid out, and so I really wish he had taken something like Streets or Presidio, like a classic multiplayer map, and then just modified it to work in his mod. Ideally, he'd just write an AI that would actually just work on any map. You can see that his mod is actually, looks like it's built off the base of my Zombies mod, because this menu here for map selection is taken straight out of Zombies. And you can see he's got run and gun maps, but then he's got multiplayer maps and all maps. And he says a list of all maps, only run and gun maps are set up for the mod. So like, what's the point of having this menu here? He obviously just copied the Zombies menu and then hasn't altered it enough. But anyways, we'll try Microtech Communication Central. So when I hit start, I got my planning screen, and so I can select whatever thing I want here. But as you're going to see, it doesn't matter because you're actually assigned weapons randomly when you jump in. And so I'm not sure why he left the whole planning screen here. Here we are in game and we're watching the bots. And you can see it's actually pretty impressive how he got the bots maneuvering and stuff. They get stuck on doors sometimes, which, as we know, happens in real Raven Shield. There it goes. And then there's messages on the side for score because, of course, multiplayer has a scoreboard, single player doesn't. So he's kind of built his own score system. It says press Alt Fire to possess player pawn. So I press Alt, and here I am. And you can see I am missing reticles, but as soon as I pull up a different gun, they're back. I got a UMP, and oh, there's a jump feature apparently. Somebody's firing over here. Oh, got him. And you can bop. So the guy dropped a power up. And so if I go over, see that there's power ups in this mod, which is kind of cool. I've never actually been able to use one successfully, but I'm wounded, so never mind. So he's got power ups. He's got jumping. He's got like a really sort of powerful long jump. Bots do a pretty good job maneuvering through the maps and firing at each other. So this time I started with an FNC. The other unfortunate thing about the maps being so bright is there's some kind of bug with the night vision. I turn on the night vision, and it's going to turn itself off. It turns off by itself. And then I have to turn it off and then turn it on again to get night vision on. So it actually pretty much makes night vision useless because as soon as you start just running around, get into a firefight, and your night vision turns itself off. So it's a weird bug. Teammate there. These maps are weird. Oh, and the other thing I should mention is it's respawning. So I died, obviously, and my teammates have been dying, but we keep coming back to life, which is cool. There's a dead teammate, so got somebody, and test that power up. Am I healthy again? No, it didn't work. How do I get the power up? How do I get it? The other cool thing that's here, come on, there we go, is that he gave us multiple modded weapons. So I've got my regular sidearm, but then I've got Proxy Puck Gadget, which I assume is like a proximity mine. I wonder what happens if I shoot it. Does it blow up? No, you can't shoot it. I can't walk on it, but maybe it'll blow up the enemy. And then my fourth gadget is a rocket launcher. So that's kind of cool. So it's kind of funny. It looks like it's dropping something straight out of the ceiling, so I don't know how much ammo I get for it. Or use 3 shots. No, I'm out of ammo. Let's go find an enemy. Oh, somebody just hit me and oh, double kill, but then I got hit. You know, he's got observer mode, right, where you can watch the bots play. This is weird. Oh, the jump is too powerful. Like all the maps are like single level office complexes, so there's no real way to take advantage of jumping powers. Oh, take it back. I said single level, but there's obviously something up there. Oh, did you see that? That was that proximity grenade or whatever. Blew me up. So you can tell that a lot of work has gone into making the AI maneuver, to making these new gadgets, into making custom maps for the mod. It's just unfortunate that I think a lot of the polish for the mod is missing. That was unfortunate. It just barely spawned. There's so many cool ideas here, right? The observing the bots is cool. Team deathmatch and single player is something I've wanted to do for ages. This is awesome. The fact that he's got like rocket launchers and stuff in here, super cool. The fact that he's tried to do like some kind of scoreboard in single player is really cool. But there's no polish. Whoa, what the? That was weird. The maps are dark and claustrophobic and don't actually make use of classic Raven Shield style gameplay. The jumping is really weird and useless, and you jump too far. Rocket launcher has no ammo indicator on it. You know, things like that just really ruin the fun that could potentially be had in this. Let's check out one of the other maps that's included. This is Microtech level 85-86, and as I recall, all the maps are quite similar. Dark, sort of narrow office complexes. I think that, like right away, that is the weakest part of this mod, because I could forgive all the other sort of weird stuff, like the jumping and the rocket launcher. No, the rocket launcher's cool. You know, the little jankiness here and there, the things that need a lot more polish on ironing out. But the fact that Team Deathmatch is only available in these 3 fairly poor levels is really unfortunate. And, you know, that's just my own personal opinion, because, you know, everybody likes different things, and I have certain taste in maps that people really disagree with. I really like dark maps, especially for single player. I love dark maps. I love using night vision, but when the night vision is already broken, why have such a dark map? I do like some of the office layouts here. Like, there's some neat ideas here. There's a lot of neat ideas. Let's see if we can find some bad guys. Looks like I got a couple AIs that are just broken. They're just sitting there. What are they doing? Oh, somebody's coming. Get out of my way. Whoa, what's this? See, I think this is another pickup. But I don't know how to get it. Do I shoot it? I don't know. Yeah, that teammate bring a sniper. See, some of the weapon choices for like a close quarters office map makes no sense either. I've seen bots with snipers. I haven't gotten a sniper yet, but lots of health packs. Did he just picked it up? That's cool. So he programmed his AI to pick up the power-ups. I still don't know how to pick up the power-ups, but did he even program the AI to use the grenade launcher and stuff? Like, there's some really cool touches here. Oh, too fast for me. See, if I could get a gun with a mini scope, I'd be getting these guys. I think I press Alt to respawn. There's a respawn cooldown. Come on. There we go. I'm in. Got him. BSP projector draw list. It's probably an issue with his map design. So when I go into the mod itself and into some of the data and the structure, right away I can tell that my instinct that this was based off my zombies mod is correct. In fact, if I open up the mod file, right at the top, R6 zombies mod setup, do not alter anything in this file. Every time I update the zombies mod, I release the source code for it. So it's cool to see that somebody at least got a little use out of that. And so when I went and looked in the code, just found some strange choices. And so there's an enormous amount of code in here. And I go through it and I realize, like, copy pasted from all sorts of different places, from the original source code, from my zombies mod, from my Project 6 mod from many, many years ago. And there's multiple copies of everything. And the spawn point 2, spawn point 4, spawn point A, B, C, empty, empty 2, empty 3. Why so many spawn points? Spawn point X1. And then down here, he's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different AIs. All terrorist AIs. Small jump, normal jump, pre-jump. So how do you do a small jump then? Because my jumping was way too big. MJ AI controller. Another AI, R6 deathmatch AI. So I think, what, we're on 10 different AIs now so far? This is where you pick up either body armor or extra ammo. Alt fire, pick up. You have to alt fire to try that out. So that's how you pick it up, is you alt fire. Okay, let's try this, alt fire. Ha, I got body armor. That's cool. Didn't help me though. Verdict. Well, this has got a lot of cool stuff going on here. There's a lot of really cool ideas. A lot of it has been implemented really well. The AI maneuver the maps really well. Some of the things he's tried to do, like the grenade launcher, that's pretty cool. The bad, well, it really lacks polish. There's a ton of like really janky stuff. The random weapon selection, including, like, as you can see, this guy with a sniper rifle trying to shoot at this enemy, and he's just hitting the wall. So there's obviously some little issues like that. The fact that you get the planning phase where you can select your loadout, and yet none of that matters. Weird stuff with the code, like there's an enormous amount of copy-pasted code that is not used. And the ugly is the map design. I think I could forgive everything else if the maps were better, or if it was on modified maps that I knew that are classics for a reason. It would be better than this, or at least if you're going to make your own maps, you need to lighten it up. It needs to be more deathmatch friendly. People need to be able to see where they're going. The layout needs to kind of make sense and have a flow rather than just kind of being random offices. So, final verdict, pretty cool. I'm not very good at it, and I certainly don't know the maps very well, but I had fun testing it out. And I think if he keeps working on it, and especially improves the map design, I think it's going to be a lot of fun in the future. Teammate, another teammate. Where are we going, boys? So I'll just follow my teammates. Hey, there he goes. Let's follow him.